Hello, my Jaiden Nation. I am the Sim You Drown, aka Jaiden, and I haven't made a video about the art community in a hot minute, so I apologize for that, and I'll make this video as an apology video. My apology video. I made a severe lapse of my judgment for not posting, but let's talk about unsolicited criticism. Okay, unsolicited criticism. What is it? Unsolicited criticism is not asked for or requested constructive criticism, or just criticism in general. Okay, we have all experienced it at one point in our lives, regardless if it's about our art or something well outside of it. A lot of artists may find unsolicited criticism rude, and now you may ask, why? Well, not every artist's journey is to become the master of all the arts and gain all the knowledge in the world. Some people just are hobbyists and just want to stay that way. Some people just do it for fun and don't really want to improve. And there are some people who don't want criticism at the time because they don't think their mental state can handle it. And guess what? All those reasons are valid. To give a metaphor, fashion. Fashion's a part of everybody's daily lives. It is what you put on your body and go out in. Everybody's fashion sense is different and unique. Someone may wear a Louis Vuitton bag with the most expensive heels, while someone would wear like studded belts and an Invader Zim hoodie and high pink Converse. And there's Joe, who wears a Christmas sweater matched with a Halloween pants and pink Crocs. Some people do not care about fashion and just put on whatever they see in their closet, while someone would carefully articulate what they would wear the next day. Even though Joe's outfit makes me want to tear my hair out, I'm not going to say anything. Joe probably doesn't want to hear my criticism. Maybe he straight up doesn't care about what he's wearing. And you know what? That is fine. Joe doesn't want to go to fashion school. That's fine. Or maybe Joe didn't have the time to get out his jammies, or he just, really couldn't get out of bed and that was what he wore in his sleepwear and he didn't want to change because maybe he's depressed. However, this is if I saw Joe in the wild. What if we were at a fashion show playing Dress to Impress in real life and the theme was mismatched and he wanted my criticism? Then, well, I will give him my criticism because, well, he asked me for it. There's the difference because, well, there's Joe in public not doing anything and he's a stranger and he doesn't want to hear my criticism, while in the fashion show, Joe wants the criticism because, well, it's a fashion show and you're usually seeking for critique. Now, someone may go, well, how do I know if an artist is okay with criticism? Most artists would say in their bio or in their intro. If it's not there, I suggest, don't, try to give them critique. If you are curious, you could ask them. You could say, hey, are you interested in critique? Or, are you okay with constructive criticism I can give? And if they reply with no, well, no means no, so don't go forward. And if they're like, oh, no, I'm okay with it, then, proceed. Your criticism isn't all that. This might seem mean, but even if you give an artist who isn't seeking criticism the nicest and the most constructive criticism ever, doesn't mean the artist will care enough to take it, and it doesn't mean the artist is going to believe that your advice is going to be applicable to their art. Oops, sorry. Criticism is like give or take or not. You give it, and if the artist thinks it's applicable to their art, then maybe they'll use it. But if they don't, then they probably don't really think it is the best for their art to improve, or they just really don't care. Possibly might even tell you that they're not even interested in it. This might be a very, woke take, but artists aren't sensitive to not taking your criticism if it's unsolicited. If you're getting angry that someone doesn't want nor ask for it, then don't ask it or give it in the first place. That's like giving someone a gift that you have no idea what they want, and they go hey bro, I don't want Monster Energy as a birthday gift on my birthday. Maybe give me your journal, dude. Hello. I mean, personally, I would take the Monster Energy, but it doesn't mean your friend Bob will. Or maybe not friend Bob, maybe a cousin, I'm not sure. What I'm trying to say is that if someone didn't ask for it, maybe don't give it, you get what I'm trying to say, What I'm trying to say is that if you give someone unsolicited criticism, they might think it's very rude and you can come off rude. And, well, that's a no-no. Sorry, buddy, you do not make the rules. And please listen to artists when they say that they're not willing to take criticism the time of mean. It does not mean that they're so egotistical they cannot get off their high horse, that they cannot see that their art isn't the art of Van Gogh's. Maybe they have a really good reason, they're tired of being harassed. I remember there was this one artist, I'm not going to say who, but this one artist got bullied off the platform because of their art skills, and it wasn't a bad, like, they didn't make bad art piece, but art TikTok like bullied them so hard for it, and they put in their bio like, hey guys, like, I'm not interested in critique, like can you like please stop? And people like got even more angry at them and like made fun of them more. Like, come on, dude, like that's a good reason to not want to have, you know, or receive criticism at the time, because it's really hurting your mental health, especially when you're being treated like a low cow on the internet. I just want to say that. Anyway, so what is criticism and how can I give it? Like, unsolicited criticism, that is annoying. This isn't constructive, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Unsolicited or solicited, this isn't constructive. The art community does not know how to give criticism, so here are some ways to give criticism to someone without being a jerk, and you give it to someone who actually wants it. The sandwich method. The compliment is on top, you sandwich in your criticism, and then you put your compliment on the bottom. Great, here's an example, because I know someone will mess up. I really love the colors in the painting. However, you drew the right hand backwards, but other than that, the anatomy is fine. And for example, you know, the thumb is always facing you, you know, to help you with that. Wow, that's such a great thing to say. I also want to say, when you know, point out a problem in someone's art or a flaw in it, make sure to bring a solution. Like, do not tell someone, like, hey, well, your hands are backwards, like, make sure to fix that. And then the artist is confused because how the hell do I fix that? It's good to give solutions when you give critique. I just want to put that out there because it seems nice. Anyway, here is my rant for the day or for the week or whatever. I hope you enjoy it. Please subscribe if you haven't. And the Jaiden Nation is really cool, so I think you should join. Also, here are all my social medias on the screen. Also, if you've not noticed, I actually have a Tumblr now, and my Tumblr will be strictly all my art, and you can ask me questions on there, like, put submissions, like what inspired these OCs, or, I don't know, whatever conjures to your little minds, okay? Also, here's my Ko-fi, in case you want to commission me. I don't know, just want to put that out there. Anyway, goodbye.